Hello, I am here since my live stream won't work. I am here, I am making a video like I promised, and yeah, this video I will be just kind of explaining some things, showing y'all what I'll be using for lures and what fishing poles I'll mainly be using and all the equipment. Shh, Bobby. Little brother, sorry about that. But we're just gonna get started. Okay, so we're gonna start off with some fishing lures, and first one I'm bringing up is this little shad. It's a little swim bait. It has a little reflection in it. See right there, and it has black and silver glitter. Next one I'll be showing you. And it's one of my favorites. It's also a swim bait. It is this tiny blue. It has black triangles on it. It has silver sparkles, and it has treble hook and a hook. And it's pretty small. Here. It's pretty small. They did have some bigger ones for about the same price. I got these for around $6, and 3 of them. I got 2 of the shads for about $2, and in that Walmart trip, I also got these little soft plastic minnows, and honestly, I got a pretty big pack for about $2, and from my brother. That was my brother. He's an idiot. Don't mind him. I got this little white shad. It's a swim bait. It's got red eyes, and it's pretty good swim bait. And next I'm showing you is a topwater, and it is called a whopper flopper. And it's got this little curl tail that makes it do a popping sound when it's in the water and outside of the water, gliding on the water. It's got 2 sets of treble hooks, and it is just an overall amazing bait. I got this one in yellow and black and just a little bit of blue around the fins. If you hear anything else, that's my brother's YouTube. He's watching YouTube right now. And then I got another whopper plopper I got not too long ago. It's chrome black. It's an Ozark Trail whopper flopper, and it has Ozark Trail eyes. It doesn't have the curled tail too much. It has a little bit, but not very much, so it doesn't make that really, really good popping sound. This next one's a lipless lipless crankbait. It has chrome on the bottom. It has a sharp, like an olive green on top, and it has black stripes for the scales. It's a pretty good thing. A bass fisherman recommended it that I buy it, and it's pretty good. It's also got these little red dots. I don't know if you can see it. Red dots, but it's pretty good. Has great action on it. Next, I'll show you. I got this little kit that I got for my birthday, and one of the baits that was in it was this little crankbait. It's orange and red and black, and has little silver glitter spots all over it. And the action is amazing. And shh, Bobby. And then I got this little wooden, very old crankbait. It's got yellow and orange undertones and black spots, green and black, and has red eyes. It has amazing action, and my papa gave it to me, and it's just an overall amazing bait. Another thing I got in that kit with that other crankbait was this little combo right here. It's got 2 paddle, or what do you call these? I forgot. Spoons on them. 2, 1 small, 1 big. And it's a really nice thing. It's amazing. It's overall pretty good. Another top water I have is a popper, but my best friend, he kind of has that one right now. But another one is this frog. It's really good. It has, black, gold, green, and all this on it. And it used to have red eyes, but they kind of fell out. I also, in the kit, little kit with the, crankbait and all that, got this rooster tail. It's chrome with yellow tail on it and has a little spoon. It's overall a pretty good one. I love the action on this thing, and I can't wait to catch more fish on it. And then there's this other lipless crankbait that I have. It's one of my favorites. I have a couple more of these, but this is one of my favorites. It's chrome with a blue overtone and yellow eyes. I love this one. It has great action. One of my favorite lipless cranks. Now, I have it's called a Cinco, but there it is. It's green pumpkin seed, and it's one of the methods that you use for it. It's called a wacky rig. Take a standard hook, getting one, and then you go right through the middle, and then there's your wacky rig. That's how you use it. It's a really good bass technique for largemouth and all the bass. And another thing it's actually the Hedon Zara puppy, and this is what it is. It's got black spots, and it's got brown over it and orange bottom, and is green and yellowish. It's called a method you have to use when using this is the only method. It's called walking the dog, and I'll show you that in future videos.
Walking dog?
Yes, Bubby, walking the dog. And another soft plastic I have besides Senkos and the little minnows is these claws, which I have these in black and blue spots. Bubby, be quiet. And as you can see, you got these 2 claws, and then you got the little antennas and the little eyes you can't hardly see. And that's just another soft plastic I have here in my tackle box. And I also have another thing that I use with these soft plastic crawdads is this. You saw the other one, and I use these as a trailer, which is where you hook them, and they just kind of follow along with that other bait. It's one of the best methods that people love to use with trailering, but since I just pulled that off and this little minnow looks pretty better, I will hook on this minnow as a trailer. So now that's just a perfect trailer for it. And then, of course, you gotta have pliers. I have multiple bobbers and different sort of techniques and ways of using these things. And I know the question you guys might have for me is, what is my favorite category of fish baits? And I do have to say, I'm a big, sucker for swim baits. You got a good swim bait, I want it. I love swim baits, and I also have this thing in black, but I don't feel like digging for it. I can't seem to find it. And that is just some of the tackle I will be using. And when I am using lures, you'll mainly catch me using a bait caster. This is one of my favorite bait casters. It's got 100-pound test line on it because the guy that used to own it caught muskies and was his catfishing rod that he used. And this was thing I got with 2 other poles and another bait caster for $20 at a yard sale. I mean, come on. And then one other thing I actually have at my dad's is a cane pole, and it is a very nice cane pole with an egg bobber on it and a hook intended for like bluegill or bluegill fishing. The name of it's crappie duster, like a crappie. If you don't know what that is, then look it up. But I hope everybody knows what bluegill is. Which is this. And those are just some of the fishing things I will be using along our great big adventure. And that's just one of my bait casters. I have multiple more, and when I am bluegill fishing with a worm and a bobber or weights, I will be using a push button or a spinning rod. And one of the hunting things I will be using, probably not this particular weapon, will be, not right now, puppy, will be BB guns. I have a couple CO2 pistols, and I have plenty of rifles that I will be using, especially the rifles. Another thing we will be using is a hatchet, knives. That's about it. I will catch you on the live stream. Have a blessed day.